And welcome back. We are now going to take a look at the 18th of December, and it is evening, or late afternoon, evening rather. 1944, this is Wacht am Rhein, and we're looking at the big campaign, the large campaign of Decisive campaigns, Ardennes offensive. So we are looking at, we're playing the Germans as, and trying to make a better execution, basically planning and execution than they did historically. Now we will continue because last time we had the Allies movement, and now we're going to start the last daylight movement of the 18th of December. And we're down south right now with the 7th Army, and we're going to take a look at the 212s. And we have a situation, let's have a look. We have some fortress units that will stay. We have one fortress unit in Martelange, and they will stay there. Somehow they blew this bridge and moved over a tank unit over here, a tank battalion, which is thankful for us because it's going to be a little bit difficult to cross, I think. But then again, they do have a lot of movement points, so I'm going to have a look here if we can find out some information whether it costs something to cross the river. Let's see here. So if you're tracked, it does cost 60 more for a river. So it's 24 unless you're on a road, but if you're on a road it's 10, so possibly 70. I don't know if you can actually cross a river even though you have tracked. Maybe that's a minor, although it is actually a minor river, so I don't know, maybe they don't have a problem of moving simply. Anyway, so we have this situation here where we have one tank battalion and then we have one artillery battalion. There is someone around here, I think, but though we can't really see it, maybe somewhere around here, because I remember that we had this unit in here and we had 3 units surrounding it, so there is some kind of unit around here. My thinking here is that I'd like to cut these guys' supply, which would mean that they have supply right now. Let's have a look at the supply just for fun. So they have a supply coming down like this, all the way from Junglinster. And the way to cut this supply, let's see, this one's supply is cut, obviously. But to cut this guy's supply, it would mean taking Wecker. And that is what we're going to try and do, this move. We also have Martelange, and we also have Lellig and Beerboeg. And if they can't have the supply coming down like this, also Biver would be a nice place to take, because then they wouldn't have the option to pull the supply down this way. But yeah, in any case, I think that will be difficult for them. They could have supply running down here in the south though, so that's Eschdorf is also very important in that sense. So maybe Biver and Eschdorf would cut them off completely. And I think destroying this one with ease is something we want to do, and then head over to Biver if possible. Put one unit down here, and then maybe, I don't know really. Like, we need to cut this one. In that case, maybe take this one over here and then move to Eschdorf or something like that. So yeah, or Biver is maybe not that necessary if we are going to take Wecker anyway. Now the supply is coming in like this. Let's have a look again, like that. So it's going down there, and if we cut the Wecker, I think they're gonna pull that one down like that. So you release Eschdorf, and maybe Biver would be, or possibly Wecker, but Biver would be more important. Or if we take Junglinster simply. and eventually Junglinster, and then we would have solved that one. This is a road that's traveling that they might actually be able to use no matter what, so that would be nice to take that one actually. So yeah, there's some interesting ideas at least. So this one here can reach Vecchia, which would be nice, I think. And supply wise we have some difficulties, as you can see, over here and over here, due to we need to get these guys away basically from our supply coming down like this. So but they can withstand it because they have like lots of internal supply, so they're gonna be all right. So let's have a look here. That's 28. There could be someone in here, definitely could be someone. And let's try. Nope. And I think, I mean, being here would be nice, obviously. So I'm thinking if I need to cut Eschdorf, I wouldn't have to take Bivir really, because this is more important. So maybe moving these guys down here, and then have this one go towards Eschdorf. They could come around. No, what am I thinking? I still need to take Vecchia rather. Yeah, exactly. And maybe they can go with dirt roads over here to get supply here, but through here. But eventually we're going to take this one anyway. So I'm going to postpone moving this one actually. So I'm going to have a look up here first and see how this will be resolved. So this one we definitely want to take down, I think. That is a big howitzer. That's funny. That's 28 range right there. That's cool. So let's have a look here. We have quite a lot of units here, quite a lot of units there, and quite a lot of units here. So we definitely want to push down here towards our target of Junglinster. We do need to find out what's inside here though. And so we need to probe. And then we'll bring these guys in, I think, when we know what's inside here. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Now, these are on an elevated level, which is nice. So we'll use something else to probe, I'm thinking. I would like to probe with one of these guys here, or one of these guys. Let's see here. That is a movement cost of 35, and this is 45. Why is it 45? Ah, yeah, because you're moving down from a height there. So let's move one of these guys then. Go with this one then, and probe. Let's have a look, by the way, recon 48. Yeah, I'm gonna probe with this one, and we'll see what we have in here. So it seems like we have a tank unit simply, and that's interesting. Right, so we have an armored division right now here, but it's a rather weak one. So let's have a look at the odds first of all. So that's a 1-to-1. That's a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 2-to-1. Stugs 7-to-1. That's lovely. 8-to-1, and I don't think these ones will. Oh, they actually added there. So, all right, 9-to-1. That's not bad. That is not bad. Now let's have a look whether we can bring some other forces in as well, like these two here. We could also bring some here, because I don't think they will be useful against this one really. So the movement cost here is 35, so let's do that then. Now we can also see that we have another one, Team Turner here, which is fine, also rather weak. So, and let's see here, do we go in here as well? Yeah, I think so. That's 45 though. Let's do that. Maybe this is going to be too much, but let's have a look. So let's see here. We can see it's difficult because we can't see how many points they actually bring in here though. That's unfortunate. I mean in terms of action points. So let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna think like 316 and 423. 316 and 320. Gonna avoid those in the first round. Like these guys here. I think this one as well. Let's bring these guys in here. And the stugs. Those are important. Alright. Let's keep on adding that. That's 7 to 1. That's 8 to 1. You have to keep an eye on this one. Okay, let's have a look again. That's 2,000. That's 2,2. That's 2,3. Okay, so it really didn't add a whole lot there. I think I'm gonna go for this one now because, yeah, and just a regular attack. Push him out, which we did, and we completely destroyed him, which was fantastic. That is great. And we move in here. Let's have a look here. We start with these guys here. That one not participate. This one did. This one did not. This one did not. This one did. This one did. This one did. This one did not. That's it then. And then we have these guys here. Do they want to move in? Let's have a look at the odds here. Yeah, it's a bit too. We have the Starks also, of course. Move that one. Let's have a look at the odds now then. Still, well, it's getting there. I think it is time to really move these guys in. Anyway. That. Able to move. Okay, so these are the only ones we can actually add. So we're not going to attack this turn here. Just going to stay there. Let's see here. We could use some to surround him even further. I think that's what we're going to do. Could also move over like that. Okay, let's hit this guy here. This one can be used down here. But I don't think it's that important. Because we already have 18 to 120. So let's see, should I only go for one? No, I want to hit this one really hard. Let's go for this one. Do we go for an all out? Of course we do. That's only 8, so. There you go, destroyed, fantastic. And that means we move in here, and then we see that one, which is interesting. Now, it's a ranged attack, I see. But that's still decent. Let's move this guy in here also as protection, I guess. We could move into Bevere, actually. Also in here. Now that's interesting. Where would I want to go? So I don't think there are any other units besides these 3. So I think Beware is actually open. I think maybe Junglinster is also open. So thinking this is more important than this one for sure. But in the short, this could be as important as well. But I think this one will keep them inside. So I'm gonna go for that, I think. Let's have a look. Ouch. Well, then maybe hurry on back here. Yes. Okay, that's not a bad position to have at all. So now I'm going to move these guys forward. This one can go over here. That's interesting. So, plenty of troops here. And this one is light forest, so I'm gonna go for that one also. Right, and I can move these guys forward as well. We do have lots of tanks here, so it would make sense to move 88s here and also fire against them, I think, because it's 100, which is not bad. Let's take a look at that. Here's just Volkssturms without any. It's funny. All right. Oh, then maybe that was stupid. I'm thinking because I'm leaving this one open. So I really need to move something in here. That was premature. Don't want to move my HQs though, but I need to have something in there. So I think maybe they are actually able to see something in there. So maybe move one in here. Which one would that have to be? I really don't know here. Let's have a look. Flags and stuff. So maybe just move everything in here, because I think they won't have enough recon. Let's move these guys in here. Just protect this one. I'm gonna do that. Maybe bring one of these guys in here. Let's do that. All right. So what do we have? We have 61 here, tanks. We have tank. Unfortunately, we can't use these guys really. We don't have any targets over there at least, but over here we do, so that's great. That is... Oh, I actually have some veterans there. And this one also over here, okay? Not terrible. Let's have a look at the range. It's this one is only the only one, but here we have 10, 11 and 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 again. So we move this one forward once. Let's do that then. There we go. And we'll be able to hit this guy at least, which is not a bad idea. I mean, decent idea at least. Let's take a look at the other guys. They only have that one and they have that one. Yeah, it's okay. Good. Right. Now, we have to make a decision here. How about this one? He can't reach that one. I think this one is sort of secure. I mean, secure in the way that they can probably move in here and take it, but yeah. And these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could hit this one, but it's only tank, so that's really no good. Maybe move in here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and try and hit these guys eventually. That's what we're gonna do because we don't have any targets over here. So let's move in here. And we also have this guy here. Take Baboon perhaps. Secure any kind of... Let's have a look at supply here. Okay, so it comes around that way. Cool. But this guy here, around that way. So, I don't know. Ettelbrück would be nice to take, I think. Then be able to move up here, or do I want to go like that? We secure cities first, I think, or towns. Right. And this is also good to have during the night time also. It's going to be nice positions. What else we got? That's fine. They're a bit exposed, but that's also fine. Alright, so I think I'm like almost done with the 212s. I'm going to fire some, I think. And let's see here. We have tanks only here. We had tanks only here. So, okay, I guess I'm not going to fire against these guys at all. Maybe down here then. Nope. Oh, yes, this is. We were thinking about firing at these guys, for example. So let's have a look at ranged fire here. What about these guys? It's only 43, but we won't get any counter. At least that's decent. So yeah, I could do that. Stugs can also fire, but that doesn't really help. Well, let's just fire these guys then. Should we not? Or do we want to keep this guy in case he moves around? Intercepted fire. I'm gonna try it. It's fun. Okay, nice, good, nice 88s. So 2 Stuarts went down, which is nice, not bad. Do I want to? Let's have a look at the Stugs as well here. I think they're actually not out of, but they only have a 50 on range 1 and 50 here. But why not? Let's see here. Ranged attack with the Stugs 2 to 1. Oh, so we do actually. Yeah, that's good. Let's go for this one. That's nice. 1 Sherman tank and 1 Stuart. That's not bad at all. Cool. Good result, definitely. And what else? Nothing in here that I can play with there. And then we have the artillery, but we're going to use them over here. And I mean, I'm thinking about using these guys here just to try them out, but I have learned, haven't I, that it won't work. Or I mean, maybe it could work against like Stuarts, but or maybe I occasionally get one. Do I want to save up here? Let's have a look on the unit details here. I do have full supply here, so I could use. Why not fire, I'm thinking. Let's see here, we have. Yeah, they're like. Let's go for these guys then. Why not? Yeah, let's use them. Because I don't have anything else to fire against. Let's see. No other targets. 169, we have 166, and we have 184. So these guys should add up. Yes, they do, and they do. Well, I'll try this one. No matter. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, let's go. Just for fun. 1 truck. So nothing really. That's fine. Of course, I could have used a card and everything, but that's totally fine. Let's see here. We actually do have quite a lot of, like, what are they called? Command points. That's nice. Interesting that you can actually get extra supplies and fuel for a selected unit also. Like, if I really, oh, that is something I would like to use. Let's have a look if we can do that for, let's see, that's Martelange. I'm thinking about the 2nd Panzer, like up, or no, the 116th. I'm thinking about this one. But no, they don't have that. It doesn't have that ability. That's a shame. How about these guys then? Like that guy? Nope. How about these guys? Nope, because they are not out of, but all right, interesting. Let's just have a look at who does have extra morale. So they do have different kind of cards, which is interesting. All right, cool. I'm wondering when then this guy is done detraining. We'll see. All right, so let's turn our focus now on the 276s of the 7th Army. So the situation is as follows. We have Fields Mud right here. A couple of veterans, some nice Shermans here, and some Stuarts, Greyhounds, and so on. So that's a nice target. And also with a recon value of 53. Then here we have no artillery because we've mowed them down. We do have basically a tank destroyer battalion. And in here, and this is actually rather weak. No, not this one, by the way. What did I do there? Are they 3? Yes, they are 3. Okay, so we have this one of Sherman tanks 32, some Stuarts and whatnot. Then we have Task Force Standish, and this one consists of 48 Sherman tanks and some extras, Stuarts and stuff. And then we have a lone artillery battalion, and that is well, some artillery that we need to take care of somehow. We have only recon 21, which is a shame, which is interesting. All right, so my thinking here is that, yeah, I can use, I mean, these ones don't have any supply, it seems. I do know that they do have some supply, but that's like 60, like 10% or so they won't be able to pack a punch, I think, against these guys. So the question is, do I want to or not? Let's take a look at some odds first. Here we have 1 to 6, 1 to 4, slightly better, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 6, and 1 to 4. So like these guys here, just adding up to 4 to 1, which is not terrible. So maybe going for some artillery fire against Ford and then hit him 3 ways basically. I think that would be the way to go forward here, because in this case I won't be able to use these guys, and it's 97, they have 3, so it's a no-no. And this one can attack this one, but that's also no-no. And these guys can be hit by artillery, but then I would need to see some more. So the question is if I should move these ones and down to Christnach, but I'm not sure. And of course these ones we have also with a range of 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a shame. So they could really hit these guys here with a recon of 44, or these ones with 21. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm thinking these ones maybe. They do have veterans though. We have better recon there as well. Going for recon card here totally makes sense. So let's start by doing that if we have any cards here. 5, yes, we barely do, but we do. So let's go for a card here. That's it. So we now see that we have a recon of 64 here, 63 and 61. That's not actually bad. And this one went from 21 to 41, which is also good. So now hitting this one with artillery would totally make sense. Right in there, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That would maximize things. That's 5 and that's 5. From here we also have an artillery unit, which is also, again, 4 and 5 in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really Ford then. Then we have artillery here, which would make sense hitting these guys here with both. Oh, actually this one reaches further, so he could actually hit forward if I wanted to, and I think I want to do that. And then we have this one also being able to hit, so these two going for forward. I think these ones going for forward, this one and one here going for this one. That would make sense. Maybe hitting this one also because of the odds improvement here, because they have artillery with them. We gain this entrenchment. That would be nice. Let's have a look at if we can add these together. Then we have this one and 132. This one is 450 and that's 300. Would that be 700, 800? Good. And this one, I like those odds. I think I'm going to use these guys here to try and take it out if possible, or at least reduce the artillery pieces they have. So, but before doing that, should I sneak one guy down there? That is the question. To get a better recon value here. I think I might want to do that, because I think this one is significantly held. Like this one is going to help out here. Or actually this one could move here. He might actually get shot up though. Maybe this is the way to move so that they don't have great visuals, a great recon. I think that's what I'm going to try. That's perfect. Fantastic. Great result. Oh, but we didn't get that much recon onto these guys. Anyway. So let's do that then. Simply, let's fire these three. We're talking about this one. 135, that's 450, and that is 3. Okay, so this one, and that one. And they have 0 recon points, which should make it pretty much impossible to hit us. And we're in a city as well, so let's go for that one. And go, fire. 1, 3, 5. Nice result. So basically all killed but one gun alive. That's a fantastic result. And a truck. Cool. That's great. That was better than I actually could have hoped for, so I'm happy with that. Now, let's see. Let's turn our attention to maybe this ford here. Could go for another recon card, like here. But do we need it here? Yes, I think so, because we do have artillery that we want to use there. So, yeah. Let's see here then. Let's double check here on fields and plains, so that should be easy to see with the card simply. So I think I'm ready to fire against these ones. Oh, and I also have that one, which is nice. And my thinking here is really that I do want to use them while I can. I don't know if that's good thing to do, but we'll see. Let's check these guys out here. That is 1700, 1300, 1900. Yep, and yeah, I think this one adds 1300. Yeah, but that one no, that one. I think that's good. So I mean, let's see if we can put a dent onto them. Let's have a look. Oh, we did. Definitely did. 80 and 20, and then 2 Sherman tanks, 1 Stuart, and a couple of half tracks as well. That was really, really nice. Definitely. I think we'll be able to hit this guy. Now, let's keep on firing artillery on them, and let's see what we can hit them with. We do have this one, which is on the north side here with these guys. So let's see here. Yeah, that's on the north. But we also have... I thought we had this one. Oh, he's already been used. Okay. Was that all three? Oh, I thought I had 3 artillery units over here. So I did use that one against this one again. Okay. Ah, well. Anyway, so let's see here. We can actually hit any one of these guys, but let's continue with this one here. That is a 400. That's 81. Yeah, that's 401. And this one I don't think we'll use here. Okay, let's double check here. So this one again could reach 12, 10, 11, 12. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's kind of far away. So I think I'll use that one on this one. How about that guy? That is a longer range, isn't it? No, really. It's 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also use that one against this one. And then finally, this guy has a range of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can actually reach this guy here. So we'll use this one to hit this guy here. That is nice. And we can also use this guy here. Let's see. That contributes 400. This one, 180. If they add them together, should be like 600, which it is. So let's go for this. And attack. Good. Solid numbers, I'd say. Fine with the Stuart, but really getting these veterans down, which is fantastic. I think we'll try and hit this guy now while we can also with these guys here. And we can use that one, and we can also use this one. Let's see here. They have a value of 161 and 163. Adding them together should be 300 something, but no, they're not additive. Let's just take one at a time. Really not great there. Got Greyhound, which is alright. And we have this one here. And fire away. Okay, and use truck. Nothing in particular. Alright, so let's have a look at this one. Can we actually attack and do some damage here? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 1, 2, that's a 1, 2, that's a 1, 2, that's a 1 to 1, that's a 1 to 3, and that's a 1 to 2. So 1 to 1. Then we bring these guys forward here. 6 to 1 and 7 to 1. I like these odds. It's going to cost us some, but I think definitely this is something we have to take a chance on. Let's go. Okay, so looking at this one, we do get 3 Sherman tanks, which is fantastic. 3 Stuarts and a couple of half tracks and trucks. We also get 70 veterans and a couple of engineers. We lost 52, which is totally fine. They also retreated, which is nice. And that's it. That's what all we can do pretty much, I think. And that was a good result for sure. And these guys are out of ammo pretty much. Let's have a look at the supply here. Supply situation is terrible right now. Oh, they moved over here actually. That's interesting. Let's have a look if I can actually continue fighting here. Regular attack. Not really. Not good enough. That's an interesting spot to be at. I could move these guys in, of course, but I doubt that I will be able to hit them. So I will keep my rather secure spots here anyway. So, and he's in fields and everything, so it should be easy to hit him further if I wanted to with some artillery. So I'm done with this situation right here. I'm thinking about these guys here because they're just sitting here. Should I move them down here to strengthen this further, or because I do have 2 infantry units here, maybe bring this guy around here at least. I could move here and attack and then move down. It's probably what I want to do, right? Let's do that. Same thing with this one. Then we'll attack this guy like that. That wasn't necessary, but sure. And all out attack just to clean them out. There you go. And move in here and move in here. That's good. Cool. So this is rather strong 70, and this is also rather strong, like 60 in points. So that's good. Let's see here then. Yeah, I like this city. They are in a bad spot, but I think they are going to have to move away from here because they're vulnerable here. So I feel I'm done now with the 276. Nothing really I can move further, so let's turn our attention to the 352s and Ettelbrück. In Ettelbrück we have a certain situation right here, and we have the enemy have crossed the river over here. They do have a small bridge over here. We have no bridges over here. We have these units over here being okay in strength, like 60-70, but facing also something like 50. And we also have this one. We could, let's have a look at just the odds here. That's not fantastic. However, they are tanks and some rear areas and stuff. So this is really not a whole lot of infantry in here. So we have like reserve units over here that we want to bring forward. We have some in here that we also want to cross this bridge into here so we can use them more effectively here. Same thing with these guys also. So actually moving these guys in here, although it costs 70, that's what we're going to do, I think. This one is just going to be in limbo for a while, and I don't care about him at all, really. So moving these guys down here, these 5 units, I think, down here, that's going to be crowded, so we could, and also these, so that's going to be 7 here, so we could definitely move anti-tank units in here. That's what we're going to do. So we have 3 units here that are anti-tank, and we have no armored units in here that we can hit here, really, so it would make sense to use infantry over here. So I will begin by moving things, I think, or should I go for a card first? Let's see here. No, I want to use this 53 to go in here first, I think. Let's move this guy first in here. Yeah, I'm slightly worried about intercepted, like fire being intercepted or artillery or something, but should be fine. So that's good. Now we can take a look just for fun to see if there are any changes in terms of odds here. Do a Panzerjägers there, but they're rather weak. So not really here. They are fairly strong still here. So, and we also have this one here. Okay. One thing I've been thinking about is going in like this, but I don't know if they have any units here, and I would be kind of exposed here, so I probably don't want to do that. Could move down 1 if I want to hit this guy to get some more concentric bonuses, but no, I don't know. I think I'm happy with this situation right here. Like 60 units here up in the open medium supply base. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm thinking like, I believe this is like thinking about the medium, the supply bases. We have one over here, and we also have one over here at Alttrier. Now, these guys are great extenders, right? like logistics getting extra here, and it really depends on how many fuel points and the supply points I think you have here. So why not build this one up, continue building this one up, and do the same thing here, because that's going to be important once we move further away from here. So I'm gonna build this one up. Like, see here, we have, I think it seems like there's like for every 100 points we have here, we get 1 point in logistics. Let's have a look and see if that is correct or not. So that would be give us 5 points. So maybe it's not a 1-to-1 there, but yeah. So building this one would help us, although we probably won't need it to get into Junglinster, where we have the major supply base. So, but at least I think that this one would be nice. So let's build this one up as well, because we don't need the extension at this moment, so why not build it up while we can, so ferry more supplies to this forward base, and then we will get a better range eventually. That's my thinking, at least. So now we just continue moving things into Ettelbrück. I think these ones don't have anything else to do, so let's move these guys up. Now this one is sort of not out of supply, but it has weak supplies here. And let me take a look at the weather reports. So during the night, overcast, we don't care about that, but morning is overcast, and that's really where we would like to have good in like supply. So maybe not even use the Werfers this turn actually, to get them supplied overnight and everything. I don't know. But we did get fantastic results with just really weak supplies, so why not use them? I'm thinking. I don't know. It's difficult to know. Maybe move this guy one up and then be able to fire against these guys in an easier way, because right now, oh, that's lovely though. But well, it looks lovely, but it's 5,000, which is not bad, and 59. Yeah. Let's move these guys in anyway. We need to do that. Ooh. So let's do the same thing here with that one. And maybe we want to block this guy here just by putting this guy over here and this one down here, so he won't be able to easily join his friends over here. And I think maybe will be enough here, because we do have enough units, I think, here. Maybe bring this one also in, I think. Let's do that. But then I need to hold this one, so we need to bring some other units, and that would be this guy here, maybe. That is good. So this is not Ettelbrück, but it's a heavy urban place in a way. So, and this one has range, let's see, 4 and 5. So really ought to move forward actually. What, 1 or maybe, let's see here. That move costs 40. 1 would be enough. So maybe just that actually. And these guys, maybe just move them, put them in there, even if I'm not going to use. Actually, I could use them there. Let's see, we have a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 1. Because I want to hit either of these guys. Then we have these guys also have a range of what? I think 5 and 10 actually. So really move these guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 forward. This guy, same thing here, 5, 10. Let's see here, we filled some mud. They don't seem to have any artillery here, especially they won't have any good recon, so I don't think we should be afraid. Now let's go for a card and start using artillery. This one first. Let's have a look at the range of these guys. It's 10, 11 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Totally fine. So he's good there. What about these guys? That's 12 and this guy is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Totally fine as well. So we're happy with that for sure. So let's go card. Right now we do have recon 65 and 64 and it's really hitting these two and especially. So yeah, so this is the thing. So which one to hit? I'm thinking that if I hit this guy over here and like attack this guy with regulars, like let's have a look at the odds here just for fun. Maybe it's going to get overcrowded, it seems like it, but let's see if we can bring these guys in here. Yeah, that's 4 to 1, which is good. Let's see. 4 to 1. Well, something like 4 to 1 or at least. And after artillery, that's going to be nice. So I think by hitting these guys here, I don't know if I want to step out here. It seems like this is a ledge, right? Yeah, exactly. So could go over here, break these apart from these guys. They would have to retreat towards Merzig, I think. And these guys further down south, maybe, or just keep these guys here. Because it would be kind of powerful to move out here. Because then these guys would also almost be surrounded anyway. Because hitting this one, I would be on one side of things and they could combine units. And this is also the weakest one. So I think definitely hitting this one would make sense. But I think we have enough artillery to make some damage onto these ones and onto these ones. So, and here we have some greyhounds and stuff. But yeah. So let's go for these ones here. I would like to hit these guys also, but I don't think I have. Yeah, it's mostly armored units here. So let's focus on these ones, especially these guys here. So let's go for some ranged attacks after we have used a card here. Let's see here what we have. We have 52, 53. So let's go for the 53 then. Like that. And see if... Oops. Yeah, and let's see here. There you go. Oh yeah, it's going to be Fallschirmjägers then. They do have recon, of course. But do I need that here? Don't think so. Do I need it over here? I don't think so either. So I could go for 2 cards, one of the red ones, and definitely want to do that. Let's go for, let's see here. We do have a lot of points here though. So would I want to use speed or attack maybe up here, I'm thinking. I think there's someone in here. Well, let's resolve this one first then by moving things in here first to see if we can see anything in here. We do have 37 only here. Still nothing here, but that's too difficult to know. How about these guys being able to move over here? That's move cost of 69, which is fantastic. I'll try and use this one, and maybe I can probe with this one. Because I don't want to move down here, do I? No. Not with these guys. I think that'd be good enough. Okay, no possibility to probe. How about these guys here? They would be nice to be somewhere here for sure. Yeah, they're still yellow though. Alright. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to use a card here when it comes to maybe fighting wise would be nice, but is that only for a selected unit? It is audacity, is quite audacious, so that might actually be nice, but it's for one unit. But still, that might actually turn the tide here. But we need to probe. So let's probe with this unit that has 7 then first. I mean probe by moving in. Yeah, as expected. Let's see what we actually have in here. We don't know, so let's probe this guy now. That's interesting. That is lovely. So these guys we should be able to take down. But look at that. So in this case, maybe strengthen the attack here. So let's go for, is there anything else? I could use these guys, move these guys in here also. Let's do that, I think. I mean, in here it's kind of sexy to move down here. But no, they belong to the north here. Let's move in here. Let's see what they can do together then. 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, which is great. That's fantastic. So I'll try and see what I can do with an attack here, an attack card, which means I'm going to use one of these red ones here for a recon. Let's do that. Like that, and play card. Let's see what we actually can see here. Recon on 67 and 71 is a perfect. That's great. 61 there as well. 62. So let's see here. Let's fire some ranged attacks here. Ooh, plenty to choose from. I think I would like to see if I only have one Werfer in here because I stopped over here, right? So let's have a look at these Werfers here. They could do. Now that is fantastic. That's 2,500. That's that one. It's difficult with these ones to see. We have one over here. That is that one being so close. Being able to see even more, which is fantastic. Okay, and now they're peeking out here actually. Okay. Let's see here. This one is 2,500. What about these guys? Do they add up? They do add together. And what about this guy? Is that 10k? It's not. So I could also move them in to get line of sight, but they're kind of far away, so I don't think I'm gonna waste. So let's just do that and that with them firing from far. And there is nothing else I can do. I could probe them, of course. Is that what I want to do here? To get this one up to even better? I think so. Because I do have enough units, I think. Let's go for a poor one. This one, perhaps. And probe. To really understand where they're at. Lost 10 units there. But what did I gain? I gained 92. So now I know their whereabouts before hitting them with artillery, which is fantastic. Let's hit them with artillery. And see if that makes a difference. I don't know if it makes a difference. Maybe it's the line of sight that draws it down. Just want to check this guy here. Doesn't add. let's go. Nothing else we can do. Alright, that's decent. Not fantastic, but also I would like to know what happens if I use this one to as in a regular attack. It does add quite a lot. So, but I think we are so many here anyway, so I'd rather use this one as an artillery piece. So let's do that. Or do I want to hit these guys first like that? Maybe I should go for some other targets, I'm thinking, because let's have a look. That is 5-1, which is good. Six to 1, but only for a while though, because I think I've used up some. Let's see here. Slightly better. Yeah, it gets just worse. If I were to take this one away, what would happen then? Yeah, that is not going to help. So I really need this guy here, I'd say, to bring some power. Okay, so just use artillery or whittle these guys down further, I think is what we need to do. Let's do that then. So this is a 451. How about these guys then? That's a 140, 170. Let's continue with these guys then. That adds together. That was something. Yeah, I think that's also adds things. We'll use these ones separately, I think. Let's go for this attack. Good. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at those results. Fantastic. Oof, lots of engineers went down. So now we only have 15 and 3. That will definitely make things easier. That means also I might not have to use the Werfer in an offensive regular attack way. Let's have a look. Exactly. That didn't help, but 6-1. I'll definitely be able to push him away if I want to. Alright. Now, so that means I might want to hit these guys actually, because we have 100. So I think I'm going to turn my attention to these guys. Again, maybe I should really go for a probing attack. Let's see what I have in here. So that's like this one, 3. Did I have that one with 2? Can I use this one? No, that's a ranged attack and he can't go regular. How about the guy with 3 then? This one. Nope. Okay. So here we can see that one. We might want to use this one. I do definitely want to probe. Ooh, that was a nice probe. No casualties for me. Fantastic. And we have now a recon status of 88, which is fantastic. So I've used all of these. I still have these guys underneath here, so let's use them. That's 96. Let's see here, 96 and 86. I see. And no other. We have this one up here. Where are you located? Let's have a look. Are you further up north, perhaps? Yes, indeed you are. So you have the range of 10, but not the one of 5. So I'm not going to use this guy here. And it was only 18 as well. So let's see if I add these together. That's good. And I also have these guys here. But let's see here. They actually add together also. Let's see here. That's 200. that's 226 also. So adding these ones should be 600, which they are. And that one adds, and that one. Let's go for this, guys. Like that. And attack. Let's go. It was decent. Not perfect, but not bad either. And I think that's pretty much it, right? Let's see, we don't have any. We have the Verfus here, but we want. Oh, we have this one, but that is kind of far off. He's probably up around Wilts, so no. Let's then see. So these guys we should definitely be able to hit. Do I want to end up here? I think I might want to. I will face 400. Oh, sorry, 400, like 50 something, and these guys, so like 70, 80 maybe, and if these guys come around as well, but I think I should be able to withstand that. Maybe there's some artillery units around here, so that might be dangerous, but let's see what we have. I think we have plenty of units here that should be able to participate against this one. So let's just play with these guys here. Let's see here. So we do have that one. What about these guys? That's 5-1 already, and that is 6-1. Then we start getting minuses here. Let's see here. But this one adds a little bit, and a little bit as well, quite a lot actually. So this would probably destroy that unit. Now that's the Pioneers. That's a 6-1. 12, 15, 12, 16. Okay, so it's not much of a difference. What about that one? Yeah, it goes down a bit. What about if I add this one here? That's 11-1, which is nice. Okay, that's not bad. Now let's see if I would turn my attention to these guys. I don't think it's gonna be great. Ooh, that's 4-1, which is fantastic. Let's look at these here. That's not good. Here, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, maybe then. All right, but maybe fire this one ranged wise against these guys here, and then attack. But that wouldn't add as much punch, would it? Let's see here again. That's 3-1, which is not bad. That's 1,000, that's 1250, that's, let's see here, so that's 1250, that's 5-1 without using this one, which is good. That is a nice one. It's not bad either. That doesn't help. So maybe just like that, and then use this one. Yeah, let's go for this one. Am I gonna be able to push them away? Of course I will be. Let's go. Indeed. So I mean, they took some damage, especially they took a lot of bazooka damage, which is nice for any armored units I have, which I don't really have it down here. I only lost 21, which is alright. It was a bit costly, but not terrible. And I pushed them away over here, so I can take this over here, which I will. See, that's a move cost. He wasn't used. This guy did. Oh, wow, so he moved down there. Okay, that's interesting. Kind of surrounded, but as long as I keep my units here, I'll be fine. Okay. So far so good. Now I can use these guys against these with a regular attack. That's a 4-1. Let's see, can I actually make a regular attack here? That decreases things. Actually increases here, but this one is also increased. Let's see here. I mean, this might actually make sense. Well, that one goes up quite a lot. That's good. Ooh, that is not really nice. Ooh, that is great. Let's go for this one. It will hurt, but it is a concentric attack of 40. Let's go. Alright, so I lost 81. Wow, look at this. So they lost to 300 something, which is a decent amount for sure. And then they got knocked away from there, I thought, but actually they did held. It looked like they retreated for sure. Anyway, that's fine. So this will be a great setup for next turn if I need to. And here we have lots of units, and here we have 140, 150 points also. Not bad at all. I like this. And we have no artillery units whatsoever to hit these guys. Well, I had that one, but that's not going to be used now. So I'm very happy with the situation. These guys, they have not a whole lot of fuel, it seems. 102 out of 270. They kind of exposed these guys. They did receive artillery, maybe from this unit, I don't know, last time. And do they have to stay here? It could go up one. They are sitting in a town. I don't want to lose this one, of course. I don't know. No, I'm just gonna keep it. I mean, he did survive last time without any damage, so hopefully he'll make it next turn. Maybe I'm careless here, but I hope things work out. So I'm gonna leave this situation at Ettelbrück. I do think I put a splinter in here, which is good. And although they do have connection here, it will make things more difficult for them. One thing I forgot is that I could perhaps attack these guys, but I can't really. Nope. So that's good. Like this one. Let's have a look at some supply here. I was almost going to say they're fine, but they are not that good actually. And we can also see that this unit here, taking Gavils, is going to help out. And they actually have that from Merzig, but not actually from Mersch. But I think they could have this road as well, but I don't know. Not for these guys though, but... Alright. So let's move over to the north here. So we have this situation here. We also have another unit here, and they need to move over here, I think. Could move over here, of course, to not be left in the open, and also keep cities or towns rather. What would I want to do? He needs to rush things, I think. It's not going to be that easy to go in here. Don't know if he would want to. And this one is left open, of course, in terms of supply. I don't know. I do need to move him. I'm going to move him all the way. And of course I could like shut the door a little bit like this, but there's no good defensive position here, except for this one, of course. And of course I could move one of these guys up here and so on, but these are actually needed around here. this one. That is for both of them. Yeah, so this guy, at least this one, yeah, he's all right there. So let's see if we can take Eschdorf here. And they only have this roadblock unit here. And we'll see if we can muster up things here. We would like to add an attack value here. Let's see here. Audacity. It would add 35 somehow. And also the HQ power, which is 80. So maybe I should move this guy further closer here. I think so. Or can you go over here? Let's do that then. Still, oh no, they're actually within 100. Good. So then let's see here. That was 53, 53. Actually, I am sort of short of units here that have been probing, but let's go for this guy here. And let's go for an attack. Let's just use these cards. Even if I use this one, I'll have plenty of command points anyway. So let's play this card over here. See what happens. Actually, I want to investigate here. What if I use these guys here? That's a 4-1, which is not bad. This one is a 405 altogether. He does have a power of 266. Let me write that one down. Okay. So if I will use this one, which I think I'll only be adding 35 points. Going up to then 301. Let's take a look at that. Because it says audacity divided by 2, and that would be 70 divided by 2, which is 35. So let's try that. Did I just use it? No, of course. Here we go. And attack. Or, yeah. And there you go, and there you go, and play card. Let's see. Yes. Oh, I see. So he got plus 35% rather. That's interesting. So let's take a look at the numbers then. So I had 266, but this one is increased here by that number, which is interesting. That's cool. So I do end up, instead of 405, I do get 553. That's better, of course. Oh, look at that, and look at this one. That's nice. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go for this one. Let's try and kick him out from there, and let's attack. Yes, success there. So we lost 13 guys here. They lost some guys, but most important thing is that we kicked them out. So Eschdorf is ours right now. Let's see if we can move in as well. There you go. And they can't. All right, can I keep on attacking this guy here? I don't think I can. Well, actually I can. Look at that. So I'll try and eliminate this guy here. Success. No problem. So I'll move forward with one of these units, I think. Because I do want to keep this Eschdorf as well. Don't want anyone taking it by chance. So we are moving forward now towards Martelange, which is cool. And we got this one here and just pushing away. Let's have a look at supply here. It's kind of yellowish here, which is not great. And we do need, what do we need? Like, it's kind of interesting. This one is not being used, probably because it would be it doesn't go around. But after this one, maybe it's being used. What else can we see here? We can see that we have a build-up, which is good, but no fuel points. So maybe we used this one last time as a depletion. I don't remember, but we have 0 logistics right now. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, good. I'm happy with this result, definitely. I'm happy with this result definitely. I'm kind of happy with this result also, definitely. And I am kind of happy with this result as well. So far so good, definitely. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna make a short episode right now, so I'm gonna cut this one off at this moment, because I'm getting actually kind of hungry, so I need to have a clear mind of things before proceeding. So thanks for watching, really appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode simply. Okay, take care now.